informed, bringing you insights, the hottest topics of the moment, and perspectives that matter from the runway to the political arena. Real Talk with Lavi covers all. Let's get real. Wednesday nights at 8 on Win FM.
Do you want to know what's happening in sport? Tune in to On The Ball, a weekly talk show which is on Win FM 98.9 every Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m. with me, your host, Troy Biff Mills. We will keep you on the ball with our variety of guests and, of course, your calls, discussing the facts and the stats and sharing your opinions. Get on the ball and stay on the ball by tuning into On The Ball with Troy Biff Mills on Win FM 98.9 every Tuesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. and also on Facebook and YouTube. Be on the ball.
Let's get real on Win FM. Hi, this is Lavi. Let's get real Wednesday nights at 8 on Win FM. Get ready for an hour of real talk that will keep you engaged and informed, bringing you insights, the hottest topics of the moment, and perspectives that matter from the runway to the political arena. Real Talk with Lavi covers all. Let's get real Wednesday nights at 8 on Win FM. Once again, it's a beautiful, beautiful evening right here in St. Kitts and Nevis. This is your girl, lovely, lavish Lavi, on a beautiful Wednesday night. It is 8 o'clock Eastern Caribbean time, and we're down here in St. Kitts and Nevis at Win FM. Wherever you are, you're under the sounds once again at Real Talk. Real Talk is a program that is here with you every Wednesday evening at 8 to 9 o'clock. And we basically, we're covering the grounds. We want to make sure that we cover we are the voice for the voiceless and persons that are out there that are just being good, abiding citizens that want to, really hear the real issues being to the forefront right here in St. Kitts and Nevis. This is a non-political program. It's all about positivity right here. It's all about maturity and being able to, bring your stories, your testimony, share whatever it is that we can motivate and inspire someone else. And while I'm speaking about inspiring other people, 2 weeks ago we did a show on the late, I must say, we did a show on Elimat. That's our Calypso King. These are people that help pave the way for many other people in the music industry right here in St. Kitts and Nevis. So King Elimat, he's an elder and he's going through some difficulties when it comes to his health issues. And listen, we're either gonna die young or we're gonna die old. And sometimes we might not have the resources or the monies or the families that are in our corner, when we are aging. And I just got to take some time out to big up the folks up there in Florida, people like Stiley, Dawn of Fancy Loaf, the entire Fancy Loaf crew up there. That's Don Byron. These are natives that are up there in the Great America. Yes, these are diaspora from St. Kitts and Nevis that are out there representing for us. I got to big up the man Glenn Bow. Squidly, Squidly live here in St. Kitts, but he's out there visiting his families and all the different people that are going to Slim Edwards, it's so many that are coming on board. And folks, I understand that, yes, the fundraising is about to start, hopefully sometime, probably in the next 2 weeks. But when I get the full information, I will basically bring it to you guys. We're getting ready to put on, I must say, Fancy Loaf and Cool, along with Stiley, everyone that are in the man King Elimat corner, and want to make sure that he can, get some vision so he can see. So we're going to be doing some fundraising. So it's going to be happening, and person that are interested that want to, throw your money, throw your little offering, you can always hit up Lavi, and I'll be able to tell you exactly where and who you can make that donation to make sure that King Elimat, he's from the soil in St. Kitts and Nevis, and he's somebody, child people. You understand, we're all going to need help in some form or some shape. We like to tell people, oh, they were supposed to have this, they were supposed to have that. But when it comes to basically having monies don't go on tree. And we want to come together to see how we can help make an impact on King Elimat and recognize him and let him know that he is still loved. And it's going to be, we're going to be having a nice get-together for him at Fancy Loaf. That's what I've been told. And it appears that all those guys that have the music talent, they're going to be on board putting on a good show for King Elimat. And Lavi is going to be there in the house, believe it or not. Yeah, so I just got to say thank you for those of you that was out there listening. I really want to make sure that you're part of a success of fundraising for the man King Elimat. People, St. Kitts and Nevis, Lord man, if we have 100 people on the chat, you mean to tell me at least $20 each and every one? $20 you guys cannot take out of your pocket and share to help somebody else, because we don't know where we're going to end up. But tonight, about 8:15, 8:20, I'm going to have someone be calling in from England, because we have some great things to be sharing here with St. Kitts and Nevis. In this kind of guava crop time, anything that we can get that will be of a cheaper rate, especially when it comes to traveling, because, traveling is not easy. When you hear those tickets, the tickets, running from here to America is hundreds of dollars. If you get a ticket under $500, you're lucky. Yeah, so I have someone that hopefully will call in, and he's going to call in and share his expertise when it comes to travel. So once again, St. Kitts and Nevis, I'm seeing a number of people on the thread tonight. Hey, it's like you guys ready for me tonight. So I just got to let you guys know what I have been doing for the entire day and for the past weeks. I have been basically giving myself a mental cleansing, people. You understand? Because sometimes things have happened to you, even your children, your spouse, your siblings, your parents, people, your associate. your friends, your neighbors. Somebody always do somebody something, and it's not what you do, but it's how you do it. So the emotional intelligence, when things hit you, that is when you know how strong you are. And I recognize here in my beloved St. Kitts and Nevis, what is happening. I am seeing a lot of us, I don't think we're handling our stress well. We're not handling situation well. And I recognize that, sometimes things happen and we want to run to social media. We want to basically tell social media the way how we're supposed to think, act. Some persons outburst on social media, and as you can see, what has been trending here, it's like a norm, but what has been trending here lately, people feel that they can just go on social media to trash you, to, in order to get their voices out. The best way they can do is basically go on social media, go behind the social media, your gadget, and just trash people. But I'm going to let you guys know, I feel that St. Kitts, we need to produce more mature adults. It's not what you do, but it's how you do it. I've seen many people are adults, they have children, they're actually grandparents. Some of them married, some of them are single. But you got to recognize you're not in school anymore, people. This bullying, St. Kitts have so much going for us. Everything we're seeing is about hating on somebody. And the same set of people always come in. Them and their friend fall out. So it's like, here, you dirty laundry. People are do it like Lavi, show your tongue, go on Facebook, do your video, dance around to Ruckus, dance around to Smarlax, dance around to all the beautiful songs we have here lined up for Carnival. It is Carnival, baby. Where are you guys' enthusiasm? It's like people no longer smile no more. Somebody called me and asked me, Lavi, I see something on Facebook with you. I'm wondering if it's an AI, artificial intelligence, where somebody take your face and put it to you because the person on Facebook and they have the G string. And I said, no, it is me. It is Lavi Gumbs. But you see, we are trying to tell people, we want to tell people who they be, and we body shaming people. And one of the reasons why I decided to let my beautiful body and figure be on the internet is to let people know that I'm over 55. And when you're at an age over in your 50s, it's only in these small Caribbean islands we are parking up people and we're basically telling them, well, they're off the market. Well, nobody gonna park Lavi Gums up. And maybe I can hope to inspire other persons out there to let them know, right? You're old when they put you in a coffin. You hear me? When you go in a coffin, that's when you're old. So I believe that there's a number of persons out there hurting. Everybody hurting in some way. But people, you have life. You might not be happy with how the government going. You might not be happy with how your boyfriend treat you or how your girlfriend treat you. And ladies, believe it or not, a lot of men going to things too, not because they don't come here and tell you all the business. Yeah, a lot of men, they will be messaging Lavi and say, Lavi, this is what I did this for this woman and blah, blah, blah. But I recognize people are not learning. People are not learning from others' experience. You can't learn from your own experience, people. You got to learn from somebody else's experience. If you learn from your own experience, your experience will never be the wrong way. Yeah, that is why people don't hold themselves. Immature people don't hold themselves accountable because when you're not mentally matured, you're not going to see yourself. You can only see somebody else. And this is why we need to learn from other people's experience. I got to say good evening to my beautiful people out there in Radio Land, on the internet, wherever you are. I'm seeing one of our beautiful queen on my chat tonight. Good evening to you, Jennifer. Jennifer Queely. Good evening to you, Jennifer Hensley. Good evening to the beautiful people of St. Kitts and Nevis. Good evening to Skeeter Mills. Good evening to Shania. Somebody said, yes, good evening, Lavi. I do use the term at work. You've old when you are dead. You hear that? So which means we are inspiring people. You are all when you're dead. I don't know what is happening with our people, but of late, something is going on in our black race. And we have to basically be strong people. We have to be strong. We have to be strong in terms of we cannot let the devil or the evil doing take the best of us. There's so many beautiful people out there doing great things for us. We need to focus on that. We need to focus on that, and we need to work on ourselves. We need to work on ourselves, people. When we're out there picking the beam out of other people, do a U-turn and put it back right to you. And this is why my opening song, if you live in a glass house, you don't trust stones. Because you trust one in a glass, what's going to happen? The glass gonna broke. Once again, it's a beautiful night down here in St. Kitts and Nevis, and I'm feeling wonderful. It is 8:14, and I'm going to allow the person to just ask me if they should call. Yes, if you're on the air, you're listening, you can start calling in. Tonight is an open discussion. Tonight is an open discussion because we need platforms that can be open enough to let people, just express themselves freely, maturely, and eventually all that anger, that malice, and we will teach people how to become women and ladies, men, gentlemen. You have people calling Lavi, why you go up on Facebook showing your butt? What's so wrong if I show my butt? Christmas time, carnival time, you see Rihanna, you see all kind of people showing the butt. This is a modern world. If you don't want to do it, somebody else might be doing it. But we are here to inspire other people. Nobody gonna see me down the road. You not see me out there in any pawn shops. You know what I'm talking about. You not see me in the strip club. You see me just in a house. And you know what I was doing? Cleaning, cooking, and dancing my way to Ruckus. Hey, I'm gonna ask my technician, please to look for Ruckus song because that song is trending. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you hear me? 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 8. Yeah. Alrighty. You got to move with time. You got to keep abreast of time. And I got to say a pleasant good evening to all the folks that appreciate my videos, accept me for who I am. There are persons calling in and say, Lavi, girl, you don't look no less than 30 years old. And it's not even about the age, but I just want to let people know this is a modern time. And you should not allow anybody to tell you that because you're 50, 60, 70 years old, you don't know how to make love. You don't have no love inside of you. So people, we having a phone call. I just got to say, once again, if you're out there listening, thank you so much for listening. This is Real Talk. I think we have a caller on the line. A pleasant good evening to you. Welcome to Real Talk.
Thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Fantastic. We're very excited to be on, Lavi. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah. Is that Lavi?
Yes, this is Lavi. How can I
Hi,
help
Lavi.
you?
How
How
you
can I
doing?
help you?
Yes, David DaCosta. Is it the right time for us to talk about the travel?
Well, you're calling, so I want to know how can I help you? Are you going to be talking about the travel talk?
Yeah. Is that Lavi I'm speaking with? Yeah, it's David. David
This is
DaCosta.
Lavi.
Hi, Lavi. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, darling. Just speak.
Good. Yeah. So I thought I was talking to somebody else. So yeah, very excited to share a bit more information about the travel business. Obviously, I know it's something that me and you are both very passionate about because travel, again, for people in St. Kitts, people in Jamaica, people in the US, all over the world, we all love to travel. So the opportunity we've got, which has helped a lot of people all over the world, is to start their own travel agency. so they can save money on all things travel, flights, hotels, cruises, rental cars, villas, airport parking, anything to do with travel, entertainment, and leisure. Now, for St. Kitts and Nevis, for many other Caribbean islands, travel and tourism is the biggest import and export. It's the biggest thing that makes money. So giving the opportunity to local people in the Caribbean islands to be able to make money from their beautiful land, I think is very powerful. So owning your own travel agency puts you in the driving seat of the largest, most attractive, and most lucrative industry in the world. When you're in St. Kitts and you see those cruise ships sailing in full of billions of dollars worth of, tourists from all over the world, when you see the cruise ship sailing out of Jamaica, going to Miami, now you can be a part of the largest industry in the world, whether you've got people that locally, people from the US, people from the UK who want to come to the Caribbean islands. You now can book the travel and earn 70% of the commission for the trips you're booking. So, for example, a family of 6 going from St. Kitts all the way to Miami, if you was to book that for them and the commission was $1,000, normally that $1,000 goes straight to the hand of the big companies, the Booking.coms, the Expedias. But for local St. Kittians, right, and local people around the world, if they book that trip for themselves through our travel membership, they earn 70% of that commission. So $700 going into your account for booking that family from St. Kitts to Miami, or from St. Kitts to the UK, or any trip in the world. It could be your family in the UK who are coming over to a wedding in the Caribbean. They might be celebrating a carnival in St. Lucia in Trinidad and Tobago, and they get to earn the commission for those travels that we book. And we also get huge discounts on our personal travel. My honeymoon was $500 per night. I was very fortunate to, through this travel business, to only have to pay roughly $120 per night instead of $500 per night. So I'm really excited, that you was able to share this with people who may have travel plans this year, maybe going back home for December, for Christmas. People next year are going to start planning, and I'll let you know, the January sales will be very good. So if you're looking to fly internationally, you've got a big trip planned, look in January. The flights in January are going to be cheaper than any other year for a very long time. But after that, after January, it's going to get very expensive again. So it's very important that you have something that can help you and your family. We've got amazing deals all over the world. We've got group trips, flight and hotel for less than $500 from different islands to islands. So if you wanted to take a week from St. Kitts to go to Jamaica, we've got deals around $500. If you wanted to go from St. Lucia, for example, to Miami, we've got deals for under $600, flight and hotel, 4-star at one of the Hiltons in Miami Beach. Lots of deals that you would be able to book for you, your friends, your family. So thank you so much, Lavi. I just wanted to come on and share this information. And for anybody who's interested in starting a travel business, being able to make money working from home in your spare time, get in touch with Lavi, comment on the live, ask for more information. I'm working with an amazing lady called Renee Christie in Jamaica, who's now been able to earn a solid income through this business and help lots of people. She will be also helping people out alongside Lavi and myself who want to start their own online travel business and save and earn money on their travel. So thank you so much, Lavi. It's a pleasure to be able to speak to your amazing listeners, and I'll pass it over to you.
Just before you go, right, I just need to ask you a question. What's the
Yes.
deal with the travel in terms of, you say it's cheaper? So if a ticket costs, say for instance, well, normally a ticket from here to Florida is about, depending on the time, it's probably 470 some, just under $500. Anything after that will be 5, 6, some ridiculous prices, especially in the peak season. So how would your travel, your prices will be more effective or less when it comes to other sharing with the public?
Well, we are a company which is called IntelliTravel. It's over 125,000 home-based travel agents from Panama to Peckham, Southeast London. So the reason we get some amazing prices on our travel is because we have the best contracts. When you have so many agents making so much money for all the major brands out there, the Hiltons, the Royal Caribbeans, the Disneys, the Spirit Airlines, the Deltas, the American Expresses, etc., they give us good contracts because we make them a lot of money. So because of our sheer vast number of agents, that's why we get some amazing partnerships. And also just being travel agents, all travel agents are able to get what we call travel agent rates, net rates, wholesale rates. So that's one of the main advantages of owning your own travel business.
Oh, okay. And how persons will be able to, what they will do, they have to contact me in order to get the link?
Correct, yeah. So if they get in touch with you, if they comment on your live, inbox you on your Facebook, I'm sure you're going to tell everybody what your social media handles are so they can get in touch. But anybody who's interested, you have to go through Lavi, get in touch. So we'll give you the information. We do daily webinars at every single day at 8 p.m. St. Kitts time, so you can get this information. So, yeah, get in touch with Lavi to get the deal.
Right. Somebody is asking if they can get in contact with you, but I got to let the public know any kind of contact, you have to get in contact with Lavi. This man already making his money. Lavi have to make some money.
That's correct. I'll be here to answer questions and to help. But, yes, anybody coming through will be working with Lavi. But you'll be working with me and Renee as well to support you. But just don't get in touch with me. Get in touch with Lavi, and we'll help you with the information.
So basically, once they sign up with me, they could also go and sign up, become their own agent as also, right?
Correct. Once you get in touch with Lavi, Lavi will send you the link to watch the video, get the information. You'll sign up with Lavi, and you'll have your own travel agent business, yeah.
Right. And I just want to let everyone out there know that this is something legit. Evidently, you're from, where are you really from? You're from England, right?
Correct. I'm in London, yeah. Been
You're
living
from
in London all my
London?
life, yeah. So been doing the business for 9 years. Definitely legit. You know, if you check on the BBB, which is the Better Business Bureau, an American government website which ranks companies and says which companies are good, which companies are scams. Well, we have an A+ rating. So the U.S. government has given this company an A+ rating. I never got A+ at school, but this company has got an A+. So it's been going for 38 years. So it's definitely, a very strong, solid company. It's one of the top travel companies in the world.
And right now, I could imagine how difficult it is for travel agents, especially like how everything is social media right now. So this is a great opportunity that people have to know. Take your business from just waiting for people to come to you. You got to go to people. So when you guys got in contact with me, I did my research. I was a bit skeptical, so I want to let everyone know out there that I was skeptical. And until I started really speaking to real people, seeing you guys on videos, we also have a WhatsApp chat. We do the Zoom and different things. So it's like a family. And I don't think I will get myself into something that is not real. So I'm just excited to let everybody know that your next travel, when you decide to go and take a plane, you can always reach out to Lavi on the Real Talk. You can inbox me, and I will give you the information. You come on my page, and I will be sharing all the information. There are a number of persons already want to sign up, because just imagine if you're going on vacation and you have children. So this is a great chance to actually go through this program, because when you go through something like this, you're able to have groups. When you go and you book on travel agents, you don't really see any group. But I want you to maybe correct me. When you go and you book online, if you have 10, 20 people, it's going to go as individual. Do you have anything that goes as group? Would they get such discounts like what you're offering?
100%, yeah. So again, if you're doing a group travel, you can get some great discounts because you're bringing a lot of people, a lot of money to that hotel or resort. For example, if you were to book a cruise, once you book more than 6 to 7 cabins on most cruise lines, you'll get 1 cabin for free. So that could be your cabin. You're helping other people to get a great deal. And because you're doing a group, you might get a cabin for free. You might get a hotel room for free for you and your partner. So yes, great group deals that we have. And also, when you book a group, because it's so many people, that's where you make a lot of money. For example, we've got people who've done a big wedding booking a few years back who made $30,000 on a huge family wedding that lasted 2 days. So big group bookings are very lucrative, and we have some great deals.
Well, I just want to tell you thank you so much, David. And the word is getting out. And you definitely said that this is the best way, they get. Did you mention up to 70% they can get for discount? Did I heard that? That's what you said? Is it?
Yeah, as travel agents, one of our special suppliers is up to 70% on hotels and resorts. And it's 70% commission that we earn as well when we book as a travel agent with some of our major suppliers. 70% commission is paid to the agent through bookings on flights, hotels, cruises, rental cars, activities, visas, all the different things that make up travel, entertainment, and leisure.
Right, and this is also a good opportunity for persons that maybe want a sideline hustle, to venture into something like this because anything to make any little extra money is very important.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, if you're busy, this is a great business for busy people. Most people are busy. Some people working one job, two jobs. They've got, quite a few children, and they don't have a lot of time, but they know they need to make more money. Not
Mm-hmm.
everybody's job, but most jobs don't pay us what we deserve.
Mm-hmm.
All of us, I'm sure, will feel and comment on the live if you feel you deserve more money for the work you do. We spend time away from our children, our spouse, our hobbies, our passions to work a job, and sometimes we don't earn enough. So even if you just have 20 to 30 minutes a day, working closely with Lavi, with Renee, and myself, we can help you to build a part-time income. I specifically am talking about a lady I know who only literally had 20 minutes a day. She today is earning over 1,400 US dollars a month with our business. She started off with only 20 minutes a day because you add your 20 minutes to the time that me, Renee, and Lavi have. I started off with 30 minutes a day. I was a very busy cameraman. Today, this business pays me over 15,000 US dollars a month. So you start small, but we will help you to build it to something that will really pay you and your family very well.
When you told me that you're making $15,000 a month US, I never really believe it. But until you started talking to me and showing me every different stuff, I recognized that I could start me making that money too. So I just got to let you know I truly appreciate what you're doing, and it's a very good thing that you link with Lavi of the Real Talk, and using my platform, we'll be able to put all the information out to not just help people here in St. Kitts and Nevis, but persons in the Caribbean and wherever you are connecting with Lavi Gumbs on the Real Talk, to get whatever when it comes to your travel, even if you want to go, like I said, some people want to go not just to the U.S., but is anywhere in the world that is offering this. They will be able to get some great travel fees, discounts. So, David?
Yeah, I mean, this is very, very exciting times. Very, very exciting because people deserve this. People deserve the opportunity to, work with you and to have their own travel business, to travel the world, to save and earn money in their travel, and to network and meet some amazing people. We do some great team trips.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a team trip to Orlando, Florida in September for our big convention. And one of the things that's going to really help the people in the Caribbean especially, is we have many, many agents from Jamaica who was able to get their visa sorted faster because, getting a visa from some parts of the Caribbean to get into America can be very difficult. But this is an American-based business. So we have many agents from our Jamaica team was able to get a letter from the company, that's a U.S. company, to say that they are coming from Jamaica to Orlando, Florida, in the U.S., for our convention because it's a business trip. It's a part of our business, our training, so we can learn. So our company enabled a lot of people to, help get their visas. So if you're trying to get, an amazing experience in America, to come and see one of our big trainings, and obviously to have a vacation in the beautiful Orlando, Florida, or other parts of America, this is a business that can help you with that as well. Everyone deserves to be able to travel around and obviously have an international business. So, yeah, again, thank you so much, Lavi. I think this is an opportunity that you are going to use to help many, many people.
And thank you so much for sharing this because, when it comes to stuff like this, a lot of people are skeptical. There's so many scammers out there. But I definitely got to let you guys know that this is an opportunity because, everything right now is on the internet. A lot of people don't even walk into a travel agent. A lot of travel agents has got hit, especially since the COVID and since, world change. So people got to bring these their business to the internet, and sometimes because of the way how the business is constructed, you have to use other persons out there to channel the information out there. It's all about networking and persons interested to basically want to, make your next travel vacation or business trip. Please feel free to contact me, Lavi Gumbs, inbox me. Many of you know me. Just go on my social media page and just ask a question, because any little penny saving, it definitely worth the while. So thank you once again, David, for calling in all the way from England. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. It's been absolutely amazing. We'll catch up soon. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye. So I'm going to ask my technician if you could please get Mr. Ruka's song up for me. That 1, 2, 3. There are persons out there waiting for this wonderful 1, 2, 3 that make Lavi Gumbs take off her clothes and just walking up in she house in she own way, in she little G-string. That look cute. Maybe we need to start making a difference here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Everybody don't have to be walking around doing the same thing. It's not everybody aging in the 50s must abide by the rules. We have this kind of thing. Oh, they're playing the young, they're playing the old, they're playing this. Make up your mind, people. You understand? Again, you're old when you're dead. As we basically ending November into December. December is the month of St. Kitts and Nevis. We celebrate Christmas and Carnival right here in sweet Sugar City. You're listening to the sounds of the Real Talk with lovely, lavish Lavi. People, come on! Share the page! Have some vibes! Stress reliever! No matter your age, get on all this carnival, baby! St. Kitts and Nevis Sugar Mass 53. Grandmasters, can you do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the schoolyard, that's where the things start. Something going on and we need to know. What you know about this game we used to play? What's on the line up? Don't cut the game short. Something's going on and you need to know. Up around, skip around, jump around, and away we go. What you know about this game we used to play? Now everybody coming in, and everybody happy now. Carnival, baby! Do your thing!
We going back to those days now. Let's go back to the days of school again. Where hopscotch is
Lucas, you did it again. Lucas did it again. Grandmaster style. Right here on the Real Talk. Beautiful St. Kitts and Nevis, producing the best when it comes to music.
we used to play. Clap, clap, 4, 5. And if you know this one, then let we start the vibes. Yo, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Boom! This is what we're talking about live right here. We got to bring back the live. Everybody's so tied up with the political drama. People, there's life. You got to make sure because we are Africans. We are Africans. People, we are about music. We are about just feeling the vibes and being able to put your problems up here. Put your problems up here and dance it out. Alrighty. So I just got word. It appears that the celebration for the fundraising for Mr. King Elimat is December 6th, and Lavi Gumbs will be in the house in Florida. We're going to be going live, and we're going to show people how it is to show love to your fellow man. You don't have to be a friend. You don't have to be a relative. You don't have to be, neighbors to this person, but we're just going to show some humanity love. I want to take some time out to the persons behind this whole organization to make sure that King Elimat can have his surgery so he can see. 2 weeks ago, we had the guys, they call in. We had Stiley, we had Mr. Chuck, we had Slim Edwards, a few other people call in and just, basically concerned and want to see how they can help King Elimat. And of course, we're going to have the negative because the persons always feel that people supposed to have everything put together. Oh, why he never had this? Why he never had that? People are in a born into a generation wealth. Not because you see the politicians them coming, listen, not because we see them coming billionaires overnight. You hear me? Everybody don't have that opportunity. And when it comes to Mr. King Elimat, that man helped make a lot of money here in St. Kitts for Carnival Committee. Nobody going, and you hear King Elimat in make it to the finals, which was very strange. Carnival wasn't the same. This man brought something different, Elimat and the GI Brass. And it is time that, we don't, and all the time we have to look at people's attitude. Because sometimes we don't know people's stories, and you very well know that. A lot of us sometimes mature, we have to figure out things, and even though we might look like adults, a lot of us still not adults, we are babies because we get so much, the black race, we just, we expect people to get it right. Oh, what makes she talking this way? Oh, hear how she sound. Oh, hear how she dressed. Oh, we grew up that way. We grew up with just negative. You understand? So when we see people that really make it, we got to be able to, be happy for them. But there's a lot of people that make it off of other people, and they forget the people that help them along the way. You understand? They forget the people that help them along the way. Somebody said you did a wonderful job with that song. Thank you. And you know what is beautiful about this? We are seeing people from different parts of the Caribbean island. I remember a couple of years ago, Jamaicans didn't know nothing about no calypso. Calypso or soca was not a Jamaican thing. It was always the reggae or the dancehall. And now you see them tapping in, everybody tapping into the soca music, So it's good that when we use this platform to showcase our culture across the Caribbean to different people around the world, right? So St. Kitts and Nevis, wherever you are, if you just tune in, thank you for being here. We are a tiny island, 68 square miles, but we have, listen, our people here in St. Kitts they are abreast of what's going on, The people here, they travel, and I think that is what happened to Kittitians. We are so privileged. The people in St. Kitts and Nevis is very privileged. Yes. Things hard, trust me. And because we're in a custom of hard life, because a lot of us don't really know what hard life is. And this is why it's very important that when situation hit, you got to find other ways to deal with things. We're having another call, so a pleasant good evening. You're live on Real Talk.
Good evening, Lavi. Real Talk with Lavi.
Good night. How you doing?
How you do?
Listen, I am fantastic, and I'm feeling better and better every single day. I decide to take control of my peace, my well-being.
A man as young as you feel, A man, a woman, or whoever you are, as young as you feel. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And if you ain't got no illness and a chronic pain and anything, and you at the age, and you can flex your body around, you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes.
Because let me tell you something. Dancing, singing, whatever, is an enjoyment to you. I love to sing. and I love to dance. Let me put them in the best. I love to dance. Lavi, I don't miss Jube. For years now, I don't miss Jube morning. If one time I go in the tongue, it's Jube. If I get to go tongue. And Lavi, you don't got to take on people because sometimes you see all on Facebook, they show them in their own bedroom and people show themselves on the bed lie down on Facebook. I see all of that. So, if you want to be entertained yourself and live yourself and do what you want to do, as long as you're exposing your body part, you know. So, you don't do what you got to do, man. People will always talk. That's the nature of our culture, our black people. We don't like to see one another strive and see one another, you know, they always criticize and try to bring you down in what expect our manner you're trying to do.
And you know something to politics, sometimes we have to move with the time. Like a few years ago, for instance, everybody can tell the stories, different generation, right? Where back in the days, you know, women used to wear the skirts all the way down to the foot. Nowadays, you know, the girls wearing the skirts and the dresses, you know, above the knee. And it's not all the time that we can look at it in the negative because we have to move with time. It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
No matter what people will talk, and you just got to be you. You just got to be you. Because I see some elderly, I tell you some elderly people come up on the boat sometimes as stories. And if you see the short piece of thing they got on.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are almost 70 years and some maybe done 70. And you say, well, they just, but you see the just the weather, we weather down here.
Mm-hmm.
They want the sunlight to out in the legs. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody will say nothing about that. They won't say nothing about that. But a man, a woman just, up to the that family landing, and a lady passed, Mr. Put on a shut your belly big. I said, come close and see if you see any man. I said, just tell her, come close and see if you see any man, my body.
Yeah. I feel like we are body shaming a lot of people down here. And as I said, I know for me, I am not going to live in St. Kitts box. You know, I feel like I have emancipated, I have evolved, and I don't think that I should have to basically do something because other people want me to do it, especially if it's not on their time. Now, I do respect myself as a leader, as a mentor, as a coach, as a community activist, as a hairstylist. And people got to recognize that my field, I am in the media and the entertainment world. I'm actually educator when it comes to cosmetology, like beauty, the beauty industry. And the beauty industry, you cannot be boring. You have to be able to have some inclusion, you know. And everybody not going to be the same, but this is how I am. And I decided that in 2024, I would not live my life. My children are big, been there, done that. And I don't think that I need to be in any box, being limited, where somebody is going to basically like, you know, as if I have a chichunk in my face. So I feel that if I can break that barrier of the body shaming and help other women that are aging to recognize that they don't have to show their body like Lavi, but you should not feel any less of a person, whether you're small, whether you're big, whether you're, as people would say, you're fat. The bottom line is there's something called a life.
But the thing is, you got the body. If somebody was a bigger man, can do that. Well, they could have criticized it and said, "Man, but I should look. Make sure I come out eating it." You know, if somebody out of shape, and you know what I mean. I could see that they could have criticized, but you're looking good.
But and even that,
You know?
whether the person is big and out of shape and whatever, right? People got to be their own. They got to be themselves. Because look, for instance, Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson have a son, a big son, that he dresses like a female. He put on female clothing, and his father is there by his side. Now, you see people going to make all kind of negative comment, but at the end of the day, that boy or girl, what he is now, is somebody's child. And I feel that in St. Kitts and Nevis, right, we have to accept people or basically put yourself in other people's shoe. And if you cannot put yourself in other people's shoe, you need to take your mouth out of people's business and allow people to be themselves.
Anyway, let me move on for that, Salam.
What you want to talk
commend
about?
you today for your question, your true question you asked.
Oh, what are you talking about now?
True question you asked today.
Ask today. You talking about the PLP conference?
The press conference, yeah, man, yeah.
Oh, okay. What you say now?
I see you coming up to be an export journalist too. I see that. I see that in you, and continue to do what you're doing, and don't let nobody distract you. Lavi, if you got a talent and God put you to do something, do it. Do not let nobody distract you from do what you want to do, as long as benefiting the country. Because a lot of people wouldn't go there and ask those questions. You understand?
Yes.
So we just got to do what we got to do. And sometimes we got to put away the negative. The negative, because the negative is going to always be there. And then when anything happen now, the negative one going to come and say, is she? Is it Mrs. You? Mrs. You?
Yes.
Eh? The question they might put out might benefit the whole country, and something might come out of those questions or whatever. Mrs. You asked the question. The question was a good question, and and see what happened now. And you see the question, So people will always talk, man. The negative will always come out. That's where we be.
Politics.
We don't appall one another.
Politics. I must tell you, right, that you have been a very good contributor to all the radio talk shows here in the Federation. And if nobody never tell you that they appreciate you, I appreciate you. Okay?
Lavi, this afternoon I was in town, and a lady me tell me that, Mr. Politics, will you stop calling on the radio like before? Man, continue calling. Man, I listen. I don't respect people like you. I respect people like you. I said, me not tell her, I said, man, he's all right, man. Sometimes there's a place and a time for everything. Sometimes you got to give something a break. Just I tell her, sometimes you got to give it a break, and see, let the government do what you got to do. And then anything you see wrong, you just call in and say what you got to say constructively. You don't always got to go up on the radio and cuss nobody, Because I tell you yourself to call in, because you could make an input. Because that is where there's something about you. You're the best one to call in and say what's bothering you. So that's the way thing goes. People always want reach out there for them.
And sometimes people don't appreciate people that you said it tonight that you never know where somebody is going to be, and there's the people that we take for granted in this place, right? These are the people that you will turn around and will need in the future. Because even when I decided to go to the PLP conference, I actually went to the People's Action Movement. I went to their conference also. I am not I don't consider myself as a journalist, but I see myself as a media representing my show when it comes to the social media.
Because you're the talk show host.
Right. And I decided that in order for me to be a voice, I just can't just come on and just talk, and I have to walk my talk. And a lot of people here in our federation, they have more talks than walk. They're actually not walking their talk. And people label you here, right? And some of the people that are labeling the good people of St. Kitts and Nevis, a lot of them are not doing the work. And I decided that I am not going to allow anybody to tell me what to do, especially when it comes to what I love doing. I am a community activist, and in my own rights, and persons who don't recognize me for that. There are other persons like yourself, Mr. Politics, and many other persons out there that recognize what I'm doing. Sometimes I go down to 4th Street or, on the street of Basti or anywhere in St. Kitts, people are actually coming up to me and telling me certain things that what they will want to hear on the radio. Some of the things I decided that I am not going to be that mediator depending on the situation of what they want to speak about, it's best if I invite them and they come and they share the story than me coming to tell people about the stories. And I'm not going to allow anybody to manipulate me in doing any bad doings for them.
You see, anybody, anyone, any journalist or anyone for a talk show host and doing a talk show host, and it benefit the people, doing it for the country and for the people, they must respect it. Because I can tell you, right, sometimes we got people in the on the government side, or maybe up on the opposition side, and they're doing talk show hosts, and they criticize you can't get in a word. You can't criticize, you can't say nothing against the government. And all these things you get cut off and all these kind of nonsense. You know? And I believe that if you're doing a talk show, especially if you're doing it to defend the government, I do not believe that you're supposed to disrespect the caller, and the caller shouldn't supposed to disrespect you, because it's supposed to be a talk, a discussion to uplift the country and uplift especially young people. If young people are listening to these things, you know, not to consider that, I ain't think that, and then you cut out the person like that, you know, and them things. And try to disrespect the people in the country, some of them, when they ask a question.
And that is
and,
why...
You know, and I see it happen, like, on the government side right now, with people going on the radio, representing the government, and, you know, sometimes they get cut out because of the kind of question they ask. Anyway, I'll be coming.
Right, and that is why sometimes a lot of people don't want to call in, because why would you want to call in on a radio show where the person is basically going to embarrass you just because they have the final say? That is ignorance, and we should not even, I don't know how some of these people even have a voice here in our beautiful federation, because we should not have rude people that basically want to put down persons when they call in or they're ready to defend and attack them. That is not nice. You know, and as you said, you have young people out there listening, and what we're seeing here in St. Kitts and Nevis, we are raising a set of hostile people. People are angry, you know, so people don't know what it's like to have that emotional intelligence, because everybody just under attack. So, you know, and I was once there in a sense where when you don't know any better, that was like years ago, you know, you work on your emotion, and you know you give up just like how you're feeling. But as I started basically understanding who I am, and look at persons that I want to be like, you know, like you admire people as to see where they were and where they're going. I choose certain people to be my I would say my mentor. I don't idolize people, and this is why I'm a work in process. But I know definitely there's a lot of people, even in leadership positions, people that are out there calling themselves bosses, or in management, even in the government, even ministers, religious ministers, parents. A lot of people, no matter where they are, they don't have any emotional intelligence. They just come out to be rude. You know, we have even a lot of persons in the government, you know, in both St. Kitts and Nevis. We have a rude premier. If you call in and you say certain thing, they disrespect you. You know, and there's a lot of persons that are afraid to even challenge these people, you know. But this is what the Real Talk with Lavi Gumbs is about. We're going to close down the program at 9 o'clock. It is 9:56. So tonight we're going to be finishing a little early. So I just want to tell you, thank you so much for calling in, and with your, you know, I would say with your advice and the way how you will just call in and give your experience. It is very helpful to me and many others.
I could not hear the guy from England good. I could not hear him good at all. He was very low. You know, I didn't get to hear what he said good. Some of the words that he said, you know.
Yeah.
He was very low.
Maybe sometimes it's, you know, maybe they're different. You know, it's only radio, you know, and the internet. So I'm sorry that you did not get to hear him, but I can also share the information to you some other time once I get off the live, okay?
Anyway, you have a wonderful night. Go home safe. May the Lord bless you and keep you. And continue to do what you got to do as a strong black woman in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. Stand up, sister. Good night.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for calling. All right, it is 8:58. I want to take some time out to recognize the thread. And of course, the person out in the radio line, I'm not forgetting you guys, but you know, this is a internet world. So we try to cover everybody and make sure everybody is a part of this wonderful discussion with the Real Talk with Lavi Gumbs. I got to say good evening to Travis Sadler, all the folks from St. Kitts and Nevis that are taking some time to be here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. I got to say good evening to Miss Gwyneth Brazier. You know, I invite Gwyneth to be on my show, but she's not ready. She says she's comfortable where she is, just doing her own thing on social media. But hey, that is how it is. Yeah. Tonight, I must say, the time went by so quickly. I had a compact day, and I'm just feeling even proud because each and every day I'm getting better and better, and I'm able to help inspire other persons just like how they're doing the same thing for me. The number of persons that are taking their time out to inbox me, a lot of women. I am actually, you know, I got to congratulate many of you the way how you receive my presence on social media with my videos and, you know, understanding the importance of persons who basically override, you know what I mean, that body shaming, because there's a lot of people are not comfortable in their body. And, you know, we don't know what a lot of people are going through. And there's so much drama. You see people are expressing, you know, when somebody fall out, they hear the dirty laundry and, you know, they're behaving like they're back in, you know, when you're back in school, in high school, and you just go on bad and, you know, you feel like you could just tell everybody everything. But I think that people got to, you know, you got to turn to spirituality and let God, wisdom, try to guide you so you could understand what wisdom is about, you know, to control yourself. I mean, if you want to talk certain things, find a friend, find somebody where you could just talk it to. Because at the end of the day, sometimes when you go and you lambaste people in public, you know, it come back to haunt you, because if you could do somebody that, well, what you're going to do to me and what you're going to do to other people. And this is what is happening here in our country. Our leaders, persons that hold those positions that could be able to inspire somebody. We have to wonder how mature some of these people are, because when you have leadership position, you're supposed to be able to, you know, help lead somebody else, and you lead them to another level. So we must know what kind of people are we really having around us in our circles, in our space. Yeah. We got to know who we're having in our spaces. And I've seen where I have been bullied many times and still being bullied, you know, where persons feel that they're more of a party than somebody else. But I believe that we're the people in St. Kitts and Nevis, when it comes especially to political, and you have a voice to vote. If you haven't voted and you have not registered to be a voter, you don't really have much say. But when I go and I put down my hard-earned X, right, and somebody is going to put the same X that I put, and they feel like their voice more bigger than somebody else. And this is what's happening in this tiny place here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Nobody wants to take the blame. They try to blame on somebody else, and they look for persons, they look for the good people in this federation who is doing great things. I said I was going to end the live at 9 o'clock, but before I go, tonight I'm going to be taking a short break. So I'm just going to let you guys know exactly what's going to happen with the Real Talk. I'm still looking for somebody that can help me host the show, because if anything should happen to me, then, you know, there's no show. But I want to take the opportunity to speak to my people in St. Kitts and Nevis, the Federation, persons wherever you are, the diaspora. Too often we are hating on the wrong people. We are creating enemies because everybody can support you. And sometimes we support people, but if they don't want your support, you got to take back your support, people, because you cannot be supporting somebody and they're supporting you. And you fully well know, especially even when you're in a home, you have siblings, one person working and they're bringing in the food, they put the food in the fridge, and the person who ain't working going and take it out. How you going to feel? You're going to feel a pressure. You understand? That's just a one hand can't clap. You got to put two hands to get to clap. So I think it is time that we start looking at our locals to step up Step up and add your values. Add to your value, people. Just add to your values. Have a higher standard than what we're settling for. Sometimes the people that we're calling down, we're pointing the fingers to the wrong people. We need to look at the persons, the decision makers. And this is where, once you put your energy to the decision makers, perhaps we'll probably have some more changes than we basically attacking one another. And that's what they're like, That's what those people who are out there, forgetting the people that help them. They like when the people attacking one another, because if you attack one another, then they get to walk and go out and show off, and they live in the extravagant life when you're out there sucking salt. You understand what I'm saying? And I would always say, we come from a small place where we don't accept failure. And until the people of St. Kitts and Nevis recognize that it's okay to fail, and this is why when it comes to the political leaders, we find that everybody pointing fingers to one particular person, and we don't give chances. We give chances to who we want to give chances to. But there's a number of persons out there from all departments in the Federation of St. Kitts that are happy. They might not come out and tell you that, but they tell Lavi. They're not happy. You hear the complaints. And a lot of it is, if we the people come together and apply pressure, because we should not be in a federation where we are constantly seeing persons that are not fit for these positions, are being in these positions, getting $7,000 a month, $10,000 a month, doing what? 10,000 of our taxpayers' money. What are they doing to really get this money? They're not really doing anything to help lift somebody else. No. And I know that when you work and you serve a country, you should be able to see people that are having opportunities, people that are benefiting, people that if their life was not where they wanted to be, they become better. And that is what leadership is about, is basically to help other people to be leaders as well. Not you leading and people just walking behind you. The days of that done. It's called that colonialism. It is done. And this is how we're going to end it tonight on the Real Talk with Lavi Gumbs. People, take your power back. Take your power back from anybody that is creating your sanity to be at a bad state. Take your power back. Give your power to who is making you more powerful. And this is how I'm going to end the live tonight on the Real Talk with lovely, lavish Lavi. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.
And if you can't